afternoon. Let's turn the microphone on and tap check before I start speaking. I'm going to do some glazing. I think that's the main thing I need to get done. I've got some decisions to make after I've finished the glazing that I need to do. Decisions around what to do next and what to do with the plates that are through. So a few weeks ago I was tempted to make a set of 6 dinner plates. I'm not overly happy with them. They're kind of a bit too bowl-like. Kind of a cross between a pasta bowl and a dinner plate. They're not quite. Hi Ivy Chats, nice to see you, welcome in. Today we'll be using commercial glazes. So I have dabbled a little bit in making up my own glazes. Well, not really. Essentially just mixing powdered glazes with stains. But today I'll be using glazes that come out of a pot. I'll try. I'm showing the wrong camera here. Yeah, so just some glazes that I bought. I feel like that's really far away. I don't know. Yeah, I mean I haven't really done it properly. I bought some just bags of powdered glaze and mixed them up. Added some stains in. Doing the maths to do that is quite tricky, but luckily I had some help from one of the chatters. So yeah, that was quite handy because I don't know what I'm doing, really. Fairly new to this pottery as a whole. Only been doing that for 18 months. Glazing is like a whole different thing, isn't it? It's a whole other area of expertise. But I'm just nowhere near confident enough to give it a go. Plus, I think you need quite a lot of room. But speaking of, so this is just a transparent glaze I've mixed up. Probably switch my camera, shouldn't I? There we go, might see. But yeah, because I'm not part of a studio or anything, I did like a 10-week course and then just set myself up at home. Okay, that's good. But yeah, what I've realised is that there's basically still a lot to learn. There's a beard hair in this as well. I hope it's a beard hair. Let's give this a mix. Yeah. I knew that. So after I did my course, I just felt like if I had to go somewhere to do it, I just wouldn't do it. It's like when I finish work, then don't want to have to travel somewhere. Else to then do your hobby and then come back at whatever time. But yeah, I just set myself up at home, which luckily I've got a bit of space to do. Not a huge amount, but a little bit. So this is a cap teapot. Oh yeah. So this is the cat teapot that I've thrown. Obviously it's just the body. It's got a few areas that the glaze is rubbed off of it, probably because I've been handling it. So I'm going to hope that I can just brush a little bit on just to get it covered. It's very powdery once it's dried. But yeah, I haven't really, because I do this at home, I did at the beginning find it a bit isolating, you know, you're not learning from other people. Obviously that's the benefit of a studio, like a shared space. You're going to pick up things from other people. So that's kind of why I started on here, part of the reason anyway. It's been really helpful for me actually, because I've met a few very helpful people, both other streamers and just people that have come in. To the head. The head's alright. No bits of glaze rubbed off on that. Just going to be careful on that over there. But yeah, that's the best part of going on Twitch. Is meeting the people that do this and getting tips and advice and encouragement. It's been really good. Yeah. So again, luckily I've got a garage, so I bought myself a kiln. Oh, you stream too? Excellent stuff. Well, I'll just give you a follow then. Always glad to meet other pottery streamers.
Looky here!
And thank you for the follow. Yeah, brilliant. But yeah, recently I've gone to a few pottery show things, and that's been good as well. Getting some insight from the real pros, ones that are actually out there doing this for a living, selling their stuff. It's a place I don't know if I want to get to that point. Well, I kind of feel like I have to. Yeah, definitely. I don't know how many other pottery streamers you're aware of. There are a few of us that I've found. If you type !clay pals in the chat, it should give you a list of a few of the other streamers that are about, pottery streamers. I might have to add you to the list. Right, so I think that's the only bit of transparent glaze that needs touching up. So I think all of them, all the people in that list are based in the US. Which is quite good for me because it means they're generally streaming later in the evening for me. So after I've finished, I can watch them do their stuff. Ah, good. Wow. one other pottery streamer from the UK actually on Twitch. That is Pot Punk, who, if you're aware of Great Pottery Throwdown, which even most US potters seem to be, he was on Series 4 of the Great Pottery Throwdown in the UK. That's Henry. I haven't actually added him to my list. Yeah, I kind of, yeah, I can see that. Well, I'm not on TikTok, thankfully. So I'm always generally pretty late to the party when it comes to social media platforms. So, you know, never say never, but I'm steering clear of TikTok at the moment. Right, so I've got a few things to glaze. I've done most of what I needed to do. Yeah. From what I'm aware of, it's just for people that people with very short attention spans, isn't it? So, a few little things left to do. Ooh, actually, I need to get my wife to finish this off. So I threw my wife a mug because she wanted to decorate one. She needs to get on that. This is all I've got left to glaze, so it shouldn't take too long. Right. Yeah, I think I've heard about that. Yeah, I don't really know much about TikTok. It's all landscape as well, isn't it? So you'd have to set up like a separate scene, I guess. Yeah, I'll stick to this for now. Right, so what have we got? Oh, actually, I was going to put a little bit of flux on some of the ones I've already done, just to see what happens. So this transparent glaze. What do I not care about too much? The coffee filter, it's quite nice, but I threw it as part of a challenge. So yeah. So I'll do that after. Let's decide what I'm putting on these. So I've got this black clay that I've been using recently. I don't know how it kind of turns out yet because I haven't glaze fired anything. Actually, I don't know how the glazes are going to turn out as a thing. So on some of these things I've tried to add a bit of white slip just to kind of get that difference. You can see the difference in the glazes on the different colours. Obviously these are all plain. So, yeah, not sure what to do. Yeah, I'm looking forward to see how it comes out. I'm not overly happy with the rim on that actually. Got a bit of a weird thing. Didn't finish that off very well. Never mind. Yeah, let's decide. So I've got a couple of glazes out last time and never got around to using them. Literally just two. Probably use more than that. Marigold. How's a bright yellow going to look on a black clay? That's going to be something to... So I've got this lagoon which breaks over texture, but I've not really got any texture on these. So I don't know how... that will come out. Let's go and have a look at my cupboard. I say let's, but let's face it, you can't see that, so I'm just going to have to describe. Stone wire glazes. Mirrorless. This one's a bit translucent. I don't know how that'll come out. I'm quite intrigued actually to how that might come out on black clay. Blue hydrangea is the same. Would like to try something solid, some solid colour. I'm not going to use the Art Deco because that came out weird last time. It had all pinholes in it. Passion flower, that's a nice one. Let's just use these. Let's see how we get on. Yeah, I think the black clay is quite popular at the moment, according to the shop that I buy it from. It is like twice the price of like my normal, this kind of buff stoneware that I've been using. And it comes in smaller packs as well. So, depending on how they come out, maybe a short-lived experiment. Could do with a bit of room on here, shouldn't I? Right, so this is the blue hydrangea. What kind of thing with that on it? Don't think I have. A bit of vase. That's in the other room. Got the amaryllis here on the stoneware. On the butt stoneware, I should say. It's a bit... You can kind of see the colour of the clay through it. So I'm interested to see how that comes out in the black. Yeah. And that's the thing, is it's so limiting. So obviously each pot is fairly expensive. You have to buy each one individually to try out a combination, but you don't know if it's going to work. Feels like a bit of quite an expensive risk. And when things don't work, even when, actually to be fair, so I've got a mug here that did not work. Go seaweed. I haven't got that one, I don't think. I'll look out for it next time I go. So this is a combination of two glazes. They just seem to repel each other or something. But it came out quite a good result. Looks quite nice. Like almost deliberate. I think I just must have done a transparent glaze on the inside, because that's fine. Yeah. But I haven't done a lot of experimenting with glaze and combinations really. Simply because, yeah, you just never know what it's going to come out like. And I haven't got that many different glazes to combine. I'm going to make sure my wheel is turned off. Don't want to accidentally spin it up. Right, so the blue hydrangea. somewhat translucent. So I want to use it on one of these black mugs. Which one? Which one should I go for? Just one of these. How's my framing? Not too bad. Yes, I have waxed the bottoms. Did it so long ago that I'd forgotten if I had or not. What I do like about these types of glazes, the ones with the little kind of crystally bits in, is that kind of don't need to try too hard. So they've come up with a nice combination of things that work for you. But I do think a lot of the pros kind of look down on it a bit. From the few conversations I've had. I don't like openly say that you shouldn't be using that kind of beginner stuff, but you can kind of see it in their face. But, yeah. Okay, there's a coat on there. So I do have my own kiln, but unfortunately it doesn't reach stoneware glaze temperatures. So I have to take my pots elsewhere to be fired. Got it to be glaze fired. It's a bit of a pain, but it's a reasonable price. It's not too far away. It just means you're relying on someone else, which I prefer not to be. Kinda wish I put a bit of the white slip on these mugs now. Never mind. Let's move things over, make things a little bit easier. Forget that you can turn this whole thing around.